You know how tough it can be for small businesses and even for Acumatica consultants sometimes to keep track of everything that happens with purchase orders?
Oh, yeah.
It's like all those notes, activities, details, they're all over the place. And sometimes it's really hard to see the big picture.
It really is. And when you can't get a clear picture quickly, it slows everything down.
Exactly. It impacts efficiency, decision making, all of that. And that's actually what we're digging into today.
Sounds good.
So we're going to look at a super practical solution that Balaji, a principal functional consultant over at Tiana Solutions, came up with.
Okay.
He's at like 13 plus years of experience with ERP systems.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. And he's handled over 500 Acumatica scenarios, built tons of generic inquiries, over 100.
Mm-hmm.
So he really understands how to make Acumatica work better for users, and he's seen it all.
Yeah, with that much experience, he must have some great insights into the kind of problems people run into every day.
Right. And this particular problem he tackled is something I think a lot of people can relate to.
What is it?
It's this, you're looking at a purchase order generic inquiry, right? And you want to see the activity notes like right there without having to click into each individual PO,
Oh, yeah, that would be so helpful.
right? Because otherwise you're clicking around wasting time, maybe missing something important.
And then you miss updates, people get confused, maybe there are delays. It can really snowball.
Exactly. It can really mess things up. So Balaji's like, okay, how do we fix this?
Mm.
So what he did was he went in and modified the purchase order generic inquiry itself.
Interesting.
He brought in data from that CR activity table,
Mm-hmm. Right.
So he grabbed the description of the activity and when it was last modified and put that right there in the inquiry view.
So now everything's all together. You don't have to go searching through different screens.
Exactly. And that makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the really clever part.
What's that?
He used the max function on that last modified date field.
Okay.
So instead of seeing every single activity note, you only see the most recent one for each purchase order.
Oh, that's smart, because otherwise it would just be too much information overload.
Exactly. You wouldn't get that quick snapshot you need.
Right. So now it's like the most important update is right there front and center.
Exactly. And the benefit here is obvious, right?
Yeah.
Users can track their purchase orders way more easily. They can see what's happening without all the hassle.
Uh-huh.
It just makes things flow so much smoother.
Absolutely. And when you think about it saving even a little bit of time on each purchase order, it really adds up across the whole organization.
Oh yeah, huge time savings, less frustration, better decisions.
Like a ripple effect.
Totally. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, man, I wish we had that kind of solution,
Me too.
don't worry, because this is what Tiana Solutions does. They're the biggest Acumatica services partner out there.
Wow.
They've got a whole team of consultants, just like Balaji, who are experts at this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, so they help Acumatica partners and customers with implementations, customizations, you name it,
So they can handle pretty much anything.
pretty much.
Yeah,
And because they've worked with so many different businesses, they've probably seen and solved your problem before.
that makes you feel confident going in.
Right. So if you want to see how Tiana Solutions can make your business more efficient and just get things running smoothly,
Yeah.
give them a call at 678-910-2774.
Okay.
You can set up a consultation, talk about what you need.
Perfect. And while you're thinking about that, I want to leave you with this. What other info in Acumatica are you struggling to find? You know, what data points could make a big difference if you could just see them easily?
That's a good question.
It is. It's something to really think about. How much time and frustration could you save if the right information was right at your fingertips?
That's food for thought, for sure.
It is.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive,
Thanks, everyone.
and we'll catch you next time.
See you later.